up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be starting part 2 of our REM from ReZero pixel art tutorial. So if you guys like anime, you probably have gotten through the first part and actually are willing to jump into the second part. I'm going to only be doing about 15-20 minutes on this one, so I'll just jump right into it. It should be like a 3 or 4 parter. I think I could have done it in a little bit less than that if I was extending it out, but I'm just going to take my time with these tutorials and try to get them daily for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the head a little bit today. So we're going to be working on the top part of the neck area, and we're not going to be filling in the right side of her shirt and stuff because I'll save that for later. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Anyways, so where we have the neck, we have these 4 little stouts right here. 2 of them have dirt on them, but we're going to work on the 2 left ones. So let's go to the farthest left right here. It should be about 3 vertical right here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And that's where we're going to start. So we're going to go up and to the left from it. 2 flat. And this is going to be in blocks of coal. And from that 2 flat, we're actually going to put another layer of 2 flat on top of it, like so. Then we're going to put an extra 2 to the left. 1, 2. And instead of 2 to the left, we're going to put 2 on top. 1, 2. From the, let's do the left side, because you can do this side or the top, since we have 2 parts branching off. Let's do the left side first. We're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this is just fixing some of the bangs in her hair. On the 3rd and 4th one, actually. So let's actually go to where we have that. The 3rd and 4th one, when we're replacing it, what you can do is put one underneath the 4th one or to the left of the 3rd one. So it should just make this L shape like that. And from that L shape, we're going to go down and to the left. 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are just all these like deviations, sorry. Like you can go down here, or you can go up there, or we can even go back up there and finish that vertical. All of this will connect eventually, but for now, I'm just mapping out all the different ways we can continue from. Let me just put a block on each of the tips so you can see where we can be working from. Since we started those 7 singles first, let's finish that since there's only a little bit more to go with it. So let's keep going up and to the left from there, meaning you'll put your placement block on the left side. We'll go 2 vertical, 5 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then get rid of all the dirt blocks. If you didn't use dirt blocks, good job. Then up and to left, 1 single. And that's it for that part of the bang in her hair. We can now drop back down. I would continue working the 6 flat right here, but that's going to be going all the way around because this is the full part of her hair. And I want to do most of the facial detail today, or just like shaping out the face. So we're going to go back now to this earlier spot where we had the 2 vertical that we never touched. And let's work from there. So removing the dirt block, we're going to go up and to the left. 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. From the 3 vertical now, we're going to go to the middle block and put 2 to the right. And the top block, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat. We're then going to go up and to the left, 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Up and to the left, 3 vertical. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. And then finally up and to the left, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that's right before the bang in her eye, because she has like a piece of her hair or the bang that covers one eye, and then the second eye just looks very like intently on you. So we're not going to start the bang yet. You can put a marker there so that we can continue from that point later, because that's not the end. But we didn't put a marker over there because that is the end. If you were wondering how come that like tip over there didn't get a marker on it, we can come back to this later when we're working the hair. But for now, we're going to go back down, and we're going to go down and to the right from this little sideways T that we were working with earlier, and try to connect it with the other stuff we have on the base of the jaw. Like this part right here, that one over there, and that one right there should be all connected eventually. So let's just start connecting them. So once you have the sideways T like this, we're going to go to the right side of it and go down to the right, 1 single. Down to right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Down to right 2 singles. 1, 2. And that should touch at the diagonal, completing one of the little shapes right there. We're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going. So on the part that was already there, this long strip of 7, we're going to go to the top block and add an extra 2 to the right. So 1, 2. We're then going to go down to the right 2 flat. Down to the right 3 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, 3. That's 1, and we need a second time. So placement block again 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 2 flat 4 times in a row. So 2 flat just like this at the diagonal, not touching directly, and we're going to do that 4 times. So this is already 1. Let's go again. 2, 3. And would you look at that? It met up with what we already had waiting for us, which completed the 4 flat shape. You see it's 4 of them in a row. And we're going to just keep going from there, because now that we have all 3 of them connecting, there's nothing stopping us really from connecting this to the one over there. The one over there is going to have to do a little bit of bending to reach the top. So just keep going up and to the right from here. 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 1 single again. Up and to the right 2 flat again. And then here's where we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to go up and to the right 8. We're trying to reach, but like I said, it's going to loop around first before we can hit there. So let's go up and to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now let's drop down to the this around and to the 8 singles we have right there, and I'll show you what it means when we get there. So now 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 1 single. Down and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 flat. And this should stop, not stop. A little bend in the thing, which it should end also like slightly past one of these lines, and we're gonna go up and meet it there. Lined up first before we continue onward. And what I want you to do now is go up and to the right about 8 vertical pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go up an extra 1. So it's 9 actually, so let's go up 9 vertical. And on the 9th block, we're gonna put 1 to the left to complete the shape. So that's the 2 flat continuing after the 8 singles. And then we're gonna go up and to the right from the 2 flat, 1 single. So everything met up. Now this 1 single in the corner right there is the final block right there. So we're gonna have to go to the bottom of this 9 vertical and work with the bottom block. And we're gonna be going to the right from there, not block. So that kind of just zones everything off so you can see what we're working with next. The ribbon on the right side of our hair is a very complex thing, so I'm not gonna be working that today. I'm probably gonna make sure I know what I'm saying before I start building it, but we can start building pretty close to it. So on the bottom block to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. And from the 2 flat, we're gonna go to the left block and put an extra 2 on top there. 1, 2. So it's an L. We're then gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then to finish off this little slant right here, up and to the right 1 single. Perfect. Now we're gonna drop down back to the bottom of the L, and from this spot right here, this all by itself, we're gonna go up and to the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 3 vertical. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. Placement block. 1, 2. And from those 2 verticals, we're gonna go to the second one, and on the bottom block, we're gonna put 2 to the right. Now from there, we're gonna go to the top part and blocks on the right. And on the top part, we're gonna go up and to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. and we'll be done there. But on the right part, we're still going to keep rounding it out. We're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical, up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right, 2 vertical, 5 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally 5. And then we can get rid of this dirt, this one, that one, and there we go. Now this is just before the ribbon, so we're not gonna continue from here. Like I said, I don't, but we can put the 2 vertical dirts right there just so we know to come back to it at a later time as we make our way over to the left side and work a little bit more of the detail over there. So back to the left side. We didn't say we wanted to continue the hair, but now that I'm not completing the bang, and though we need to do more of the hair before we can reach the bang, I'm going to drop back down to the 6 flat we had over here, where we put 1 single on the end, and we can start going up and to the left from there. So for this to work, we're going to remove our dirt block, and make sure to put your placement block to the left side or top each time as you continue forward. So first we're going to go up and to left 3 singles, 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 2 vertical, up and to left 1 single, then we're going to do that again, so 2 vertical, 1 single a second time. So we already have this pattern right here. Let's just copy it, up and to left 2, and then 1. Zooming out, you see it's exactly it's an exact copy, not exactly copy. I can't speak. It's been like a recent string of events. I don't know. I can't speak during tutorials anymore. It's like every time I just stutter a lot. I guess it's because I'm trying to speak fast, or maybe I'm trying to keep the commentary like flowing well, and that ends up making me stutter through it. Let me take a sip of water. Anyways, let's get back into it. From there, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So this is all at the diagonal. Put your placement block on the left side. We got 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. And then go back and clean up the extra space. Up and to the left, 3 vertical now. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left, 3 vertical again. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're almost at the farthest point left to her hair, which is actually, no, I think this is the farthest point left. Yeah, it is. And it's going to be one of the larger parts too. We're going to go up and to the left, 26 vertical. So if you want to split it into smaller pieces, you can do 2 groups of 13, or you can just count to 20 and then 6. So you can do like 10, 10, 6. I know how to count, so I'm just going to count to 26. Actually, no, it's easier to just count 13, 13. So let's do that, because I always mess up halfway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now we need another group of 13, so let's just count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Didn't mess that one up. And now we're going to be switching to the right side of it. So instead of left and top, we're going to be putting our placement blocks on the right and top, like this. So we're going to go up and to the right, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. So placement block on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 vertical, we're going to put extra 2 on top. So now it's 5 in length. From the 3rd block, we're going to put 1 to the right. And from the 5th block, we're going to go up and to the right 1. So it should look like this. And we can either work with either of those, because this is going to be like the band on top of her head that covers it. There's a top and bottom part to it. So depending on how you want to split this up, it's which one you want to start with first. But since I'm going through the tutorial, I guess I have to choose a side. So first what we're going to do is the bottom half of it, just so it's easier to layer it up. So from this 1 single, what we're going to do is put 1 on top of it and 1 to the right. So we have this. Looks kind of like a middle finger. Then we're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical. Then we're gonna start doing singles, so we can go up and to the right from here. But also there's a little bit of a bridge in it before we go in, because it does have like the hem on the little I don't even know what it's called. Is it called like a hair parter or something like that, or just a headband? I'm gonna just call it a headband. But we're gonna go up and to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you don't place too many because this part is very tricky. On the 8th one, we're gonna put 4 pieces of black coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's 5 in length. And if we want, we can bridge the bottom right here and do the hem thing I was talking about. And I might just show you how it looks first before I continue. So what we're gonna do is on our 5 singles, we're gonna go to the second block and put 5 going below it. So second block is right here. Let's go underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then gonna go down to left 2 single. 1, 2. Down to left 2 flat. And then up and to the left 2 flat. That's just one of the little hem spots. Now, from the same second spot where we were at 5 underneath, we're gonna put 1 on top of it. So it looks like that. And now this just leads into more splitting. So from the 5 flat right here, we can put 1 on the right with dirt block, because that's where we can continue with, or we can continue from this top block here, or going back to over here where I said there's gonna be a top row, we can even continue from this 1 single here. So there's so many spots to continue from to finish up this headband. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna just keep trying to work our way through the spot we were working with before with the 5 flat and looping it back whenever we need to. So going to our 5 flat right here on the end, we're gonna go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 3 vertical, and from this 3 vertical we can loop it back towards here, or we can continue further. Let's loop it back just so we have a solid space of like reference for when we're going back. We're gonna go to the left 1 single, down into the left 1 single at the diagonal like so, and then we're gonna seal the shape out by going down into left 2 flat. And you can get rid of the dirt block now because it's connected. Going back to the 3 vertical we have, we can go up and to the right from it, 1 single, down and to the right 2 singles, 1, 2, 1, 2, whoops, extra block there. So we're just working our way through the lower half of all these loops. And let's bring it back to 2 vertical. We're gonna go up and to the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And from the middle block in the 3 vertical right here, let's put an extra 3 to the left. Then go down to the left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. From the top block there now, we're gonna go to the right and put 2 to the right of it, like so. Then the middle block, instead of the left side, we're gonna put 4 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes a little bit past the top block, but not too far past. And we can continue from the top block or the middle block on the right side, just keep going right. So I'm gonna continue with the middle block. We're gonna go down and to the right from here, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said, every time we go down and then come back up, we can loop it back to our starting point. So let's do that. So from our 4 singles, we're gonna go to the last one and put 1 on top and 1 to the left. We're then gonna go down to left, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finally down to left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. So now it's 4 loops connected at the center spot. And I think we're supposed to be going and doing the dress in the next part. I'm going to do a little bit more before I end it here, but we're going to be covering the dress and then maybe jumping into face and stuff like that. Or we're going to do the bow next time. I don't know, but I'm probably going to have the bow be its own video because the bow takes a while and I haven't actually planned it out yet. I mean, I've planned it out. I don't plan how I'm going to say it. So anyways, from this backwards R we have right here, we're going to go to the right of it on the 2 flat part. So this part right here at the top. And we're gonna put 15 black wools to the right, or 15 black holes, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. It should be 17 in total once you're done placing them across. And now let's do the little the loops that come out the bottom. So after this loop right here, we're gonna skip a space with our dirt block and then put a black hole right after it. And from that black hole, we're gonna put one extra underneath it, so it's 2 vertical now. We're then gonna go down and to the right, 2 vertical. Down and to the right, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 2 single. And to close out the shape, we're just gonna go up and to the right, 2 vertical now. 1, 2. Perfect. Now before I end it, there is the piece of the bang that I wanted to do. We're not gonna have time to bring the hair down to it, so I'm just gonna do it from now, and we can work on it later. It's just so easy to do now, that's why I'm gonna do it. So let's drop down to the piece right here that I said was gonna be the bang in her hair, all the way towards the center. Just this floating spot right here with the 6 vertical. On top of the 6 vertical, we're gonna put 1 block. And then to the left of that, we're gonna put 4 blocks going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 4. And to the right of it, we're gonna put 40. So make sure you count in groups of 10, 4 groups of 10, 2 groups of 20, or just count to 40 if you're that good. But I'm gonna just try and count my best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2. So that's 20. Let me just put a marker there so I know it's 20 in case I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. Perfect. Now on the all the way left side over here, we're gonna go up and to left 2 vertical. And all the way on the right side, we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical. So just it signifies the end of the I forgot what it's called, the bang. Sorry, it's a bang. That's what I don't know girls' hairstyles like that, that's why. Anyways, these are all gonna start going up and branching into the top of her hair, but we're not gonna be doing that yet. I could actually put the starting points though, so that's what I think I might do. So above the 6 vertical, where we have our spot right here, we're actually gonna count 4 to the left of it, or we can count 5 actually. It's gonna be on the 5th block, but I usually just count 4. So let's count 5 to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is this even correct? I'm gonna save this till next time, guys. I'm not ready to do this part of the hair, and I don't want to rush it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm sorry. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this part. Next time we do have a bunch of the hair stuff to do. I was gonna start some of the hair because there's gonna be like 5 lines in the hair right here. But if I rush it and then it's wrong, then in the next video I'm gonna have to do corrections right at the beginning, and that's not how I want to start a video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully the frame is starting to come together for you guys. There isn't too much height to do left. It's just coming back down and connecting and also doing inner details. So hopefully next time I'll probably have a longer video, maybe 20 to 25 is good. I think this one came out to be about 20 minutes. I don't know. I'll check back later. But hopefully you guys enjoy. This is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later.